Wow, there's already a lot of people in here. Let me see what's going on. Karate Mom, what's up? Pam, what's crack-a-lackin'? April, what's up? R&R Hutchin, what's crack-a-lackin'?
Sorry, I was loving on the kitties.
Paul Honeyman from England. Joanna Goodman, the new bus bill looks good so far. Thank you. James Bernard, hello. How is everyone? How are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm alright. Look at Halo.
Van Life with Crystal, what's up?
I'm tired.
Joni, Money Rep from Seattle. Van Life with Crystal. Sue Reed from Sydney, Australia. Wow. Cher, hello. Rhonda from Ohio. Miss VG3 from Florida. Brenda, sup. Pat, sup. Bob Kingsmore from Tangent. Hey.
Is that from here or something?
Yeah, it's from here. Eula from Georgia. Jennifer, hey guys. Catherine Biggs, sup. Summit Dave, what up? Brenda, Raymond, Elena, Lisa. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a live chat from the shop. We've been off. We put a video. What's the last video I put out?
The one you posted today?
I didn't post a video today.
Yesterday?
What did I do?
Did I post one today or was that yesterday?
I don't know. We worked yesterday, right?
I was gone all day yesterday. I had 2 doctor's visits.
I don't know where we're at, man. But we did work today.
Well, we both went to the doctor's office on Tuesday for a big appointment. And then I had to go back on Wednesday and I had a dentist appointment. So I had 2 full days of just not even being here.
Yeah, and we have to go to the doctor again tomorrow. So having a lot of doctor's appointments, it's kind of moving things around a little bit. So.
And I think this weekend we're going to film an update for you guys on that.
What's going on, yeah.
So you guys can know why this week has been so hectic.
Yeah. So I do have a video coming out tomorrow. Which I guess was the day that you went to the doctor without me. Yeah. And then we will both work today, but then we both have to go to the doctor tomorrow.
And all I did, I'm not going to do a whole video on what I did today because all I did today was oil stuff, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot of tedious work.
And I was fighting the fight today. Fighting the fight, which I'm not going to give you too much information on that, so you'll see the video, but let's just say I had a surprise. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what you guys are saying, huh? All right. Dang, you guys. All kind of people. Let's see what you guys are saying. Charlotte, you two are the cutest. Thank you. Bart's in here somewhere. I see people saying hi to him. Oh, here he is. Bart Borg driving right now. Sorry if I don't respond. We'll probably miss most of the conversations. Hey, bro. You keep YouTubing and driving, bro. We don't want you to respond. I seen your video where your van was all turned upside down. Maybe it's because you were watching a live chat while you were driving. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Bart. But I do want to know what happened. Like, you showed the accident, and I was like, what happened? Van Life with Crystal. You guys built the bench seat on the video yesterday. Oh, yeah.
I posted yesterday. I think you posted the day before yesterday.
I don't remember. But I can tell you that ain't the end of the bench seat. Let's just say that. The video tomorrow will tell you what happened with all that. Hey, happy gay free to Schoolie Robert. What's up? How y'all? How's Buzz folks? We're good. We're tired. We're just hustling, you know.
Yep. As per usual. Still got to make dinner tonight.
Yeah.
We're having some white people tacos. And I say white people because I have stuff to make tacos, but it's not gonna be like, I don't have like guacamole. I don't have good salsa.
I don't know.
So it's gonna be like ground beef with some tomatoes and some cheese.
And that's it.
And that's pretty much it. We might have some refried beans over there somewhere. I don't know.
Actually, I might have some over there. Rita, she says hi, Isaac. Hello. Charles, everything was posted yesterday. Yeah, we didn't post today because we're doing the live. Elena, did you find out the sex of the baby? We're
All baby questions and anything we want to talk about with you guys as far as the baby goes will be answered in our next update video.
Yeah.
Which I'm hoping that we can get that out Sunday. So
yeah.
just know that this weekend you guys will be filled in with everything that
has been going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thomas Morrow, am I blocked? I'm assuming if I can read that, you're not blocked, bro.
Yeah, you shouldn't be blocked if you can receive it.
Catherine Biggs with a $2 super holla. Nice to see you too. Nice to see you. Nice to see all of you. Oh, Thomas Morrow. Nope, I'm not. Laugh out loud. James Bernard, cannot wait to build my bus when I buy a bus. It's a journey, bro. It's a journey. And it's a mental trip, too. Because you just, like, analyze everything. Every cut, every screw hole. And you just question everything the whole time. I think it's a great mental challenge.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's a great mental challenge, but it's a challenge.
I always ask Jaylena, is this okay? Should I redo this?
And I'm always like, yeah, you're overthinking, you're overanalyzing.
Yeah.
Like, no one's gonna know it, or no one's gonna notice that except for you because you built it.
Now, here's the thing, too. I've built a few buses this time in my life, right? This ain't my first bus.
Well, you're bothered by stuff that if I was buying that bus or if it were mine, like, I would not be bothered by that.
My point is, I see a lot of people buy a bus and try to get it perfect, right? You're learning as you build it. You probably don't know much unless you come from, like, construction. You're not going to get it perfect, right? This is like my 4th or 5th or 3rd, I don't know how many buses, and I'm still learning every single time. So, for all my homies building out there, just let go of that whole dream of being perfect, you know? It's hard for me to let go, and I'm out here doing it every day.
It ain't hard for me to let go. I think if something's imperfect, because one, we all are, it just gives it a little bit of character. I mean, there's like a point where you're like, yeah, that's gonna fall apart imperfect, but then there's like, it's not a big deal. Like, no one's gonna notice except for you because you built it.
Yeah. Hold on, somebody's saying it's not loud enough. I'm gonna see if the the volume wasn't all the way up. Now it should be better. Farm Vibes Plus, Fight in the Fight, Plumbing. It's not the fun yo. Vin Diesel's still giving me problems on the plumbing thing. Nicole Morrow praying for a healthy baby. We are too. Let's just say that.
You are too, Halo? Halo said she is the healthy baby.
We're both tired. Today was a mental roller coaster, man.
I feel like this whole week has been a mental roller coaster in like every aspect.
Yeah.
Whether it's building, whether it's baby,
I guess
whether it's whatever.
It's been stressful this week for sure. Joni says, "Is that Halo?" Yes, that's Halo.
This is Halo the tomato, aka the potato, aka beautiful.
Carter Rhodes, OTR here. Love your videos. Thank you. Let's see. I'm trying to see what you guys are saying down here. This is a live chat, right? Somebody's laughing. Sandy Lee's laughing about the white people tacos. Robert saying, you want me to make some Mexican food? Yeah.
I mean,
Rob made us some Mexican food at Mindy's one time.
it was really good.
I was like, bro, you're like a real Mexican. It was so good. I was like, white people can't make Mexican food this good, bro. There's something wrong here.
Unless they were taught, you know,
Yeah.
by someone who can.
Samantha, what up? Jaylena was just telling me about your guys' adventures in, what was it, Florida?
How we met, and
Yeah.
our parents happened to live like 30 minutes away from each other, and we installed the diesel heater, and then we had wine and did a live chat, and then we went to Florida, kind of, not together, but we met up in Florida right after that.
This year is gonna be rough. But like once we slow down a bit, I think it'd be real. Where's she at now? She's like East Coast, right?
Where are you exactly? I thought she was in Dallas. I don't know that she still is.
Yeah, I'd love to meet you. And we could all hang out and do some van bus stuff. Once me and her actually have a built out bus. Building everybody else's buses, we don't even got a bus built. You know?
Mine will be built soon though. I am planning my first trip. I'm gonna be going up north a little bit.
Yeah.
You done?
Samantha said, yes, I love cats. Bart Borg. How is he out here doing super chats when he's driving, man? Alright, let's see. He must have that on autopilot. Let's see. Bald tires, wet roads, no brakes on single axle trailer. Bad mix. You see episode 5.5 yet. Got you. I wasn't sure what happened. I did, bro. I watched your episode with Lost Renegades. Your special effects, bro. You did all that slow-mo clips up front, and then you had the explosion. It was magical.
He said he's headed to Dallas right now, and then he leaves tomorrow for Florida.
Oh, snap.
Nice. Florida's really nice right now.
So, John saying, Jaylena, any cravings yet?
I guess I've been craving sweets a little bit, nothing crazy, like, you gotta go buy me ice cream, but I think that might be more stress than actual, like, baby cravings. Because I haven't had any cravings, and I'm, you know, well into the second trimester.
Ellen Talon, Isaac, are you a Virgo? They're known to be overthinkers. No, I am a Taurus.
Which are known to be stubborn.
And I think I'm a Taurus through and through.
I back down.
It's just, you know, with a build, it's like you spend so much money, you spend so much time in your head, building it in your head, and then like it doesn't look how you think it should in your head, and you just start tripping. That's what I call it, tweaking. And I do it every build. But I'm a Taurus. Samantha, I want to know if Isaac is a Virgo. No, I'm a Taurus, yo. I'm a bull. Let's see. What? Bethany.
Samantha said the way she threw out the Taurus fact. Not that like he's stubborn in a bad way, but that he's very stubborn in his ways. That when he gets set on something, he's stubborn about it. Like with the building stuff. Like if he's.
What does that mean?
If you like, there's one thing out like a hair out of line, and you just tweak on it, and you can't move on. You're holding on to that perfection.
I let a lot go. I wish I could build a perfect bus, but I'm a human being.
A human being?
And then everybody who thinks they're seeing perfect buses or vans, they ain't perfect. I can tell you that. I've seen more buses and vans than most people will in their whole life.
I feel like, too, especially with social media, when you see people's vans and their buses and stuff online, they can manipulate it in a way that makes it look really, really good. And I've noticed a lot of times, like, one, you don't notice the imperfections that are in someone's build. But two, every build I've ever actually seen from, like, Instagram to actually in person or from YouTube to in person, it's always so much smaller than you expect. Or, like, shorter than you expect because it's easy to manipulate what something actually looks like online versus in real life, which is a little bit of glamorizing van life, but that's the reality. And I think
it is glamorous.
it does have its glamorous ups, but I'm saying like I feel like people who are building hold on to that sense of perfection because they think they see other people's builds and they're like, oh, but theirs is perfect, and I'm telling you,
Yeah,
probably
I mean,
not.
unless you come from construction, you have like nice tools. Like I don't even have the best tools. Like, you know, you can only do what you can do. You know. All right, let's see what you guys are saying, yo. I know I'm getting behind, so I might be shooting down a little bit. Mindy's in the house somewhere. I see people talking to her.
I saw her pop up.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you just yeah.
I almost made Halo a TikTok today.
Nicole Morrow, how many weeks are you?
20 weeks and 1 day.
Yeah. Ninth Element says perfection is the devil. That's true. That's true. Joni, my husband is a Taurus. Yes, determined.
I mean, I like Tauruses. I feel like I get along with them really good. They're, I think, my number one compatibility sign. And I've never met a Taurus that I didn't get along with.
Ha! Sandra Hunt, Jaylena, I have a pure black cat. I love him so much. He lays on his back and sleeps. Hi, Isaac. I'm in El Paso, and I make fantastic Mexican food.
Oh, I bet.
Especially burritos.
I bet.
I love Mexican food.
I used to have an all black cat, and his name was Wolverine, and he was one of my favorite cats in the whole world. He only lived to 6 months, and it was really sad when he passed, but I'll forever remember him. I thought he was a girl for a while, so his name was Wolverina, and then when we went to, when I went to get her fixed, we realized it was a boy, so then I named him Wolverine.
I just lost my train of thought. I don't know. I guess I'll just keep going down. I'm sorry if it was one of your questions I was going to answer and I just spaced out.
Mexican food?
Oh, yeah. I could eat Mexican food every day.
Me too.
Every meal and not get
Probably
old.
not good for you, but doable.
Wild and Schmidt. Hey, what up, homie? You're just down in Eugene. The build never ends. That's true. It's never over. There's always something you want to do.
When I was at Mindy's yesterday, I stopped by. We had breakfast together because I had some time between my doctor's appointments.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Is it Monday or is it Tuesday?" And I was like, "It's Wednesday."
Mindy likes my my overalls. I do too. I really like them. I kind of want to get a couple more colors just so I can have some options. Are they warm? I put long johns under them if I need to be warmer. Samantha, my whole family tells me how small my van is in real life, but I never even try to make it look bigger. You might have an iPhone with that wide-angle lens, though. Huh?
It does. I mean, I can see what she's saying. Like it does feel. It seems bigger on video, and it also has to do, I think, with how big you are as not you specifically, but how big someone is as a person in their rig. Because like in my old van, I couldn't stand up in it, but Donna Van Life could stand up in it. So it's like it may if it was her van, it may look bigger because she could stand up, even though it was not that big. She's just not a very tall person. So I think that contributes too. And Samantha's not like a super tall person either. So maybe
She's
that's
not?
why.
Oh, she looks tall.
She's a little bit shorter than me.
Really?
Mhm.
I don't see that in her videos.
See?
I thought she was taller than you. Elena Lemansky with a $20 super chat. Elena, thank you so much. Maybe it'll go towards a breakfast. Buddy, though. We haven't been eating out. Well, yeah, we have.
It was just this week, I feel like, though, because we've been in town and we haven't been here, which if we're here, it's easier to cook. But if we're like in town and we're in, you know, a bus that doesn't have anything to cook with, then you know, you're just gonna go out and eat, get fast food or go to a restaurant.
Farm Vibes Plus. Will you consider making an editing video for beginners video? You know, funny story. I was actually thinking about this. Doing some types of videos like that. Like, I want to do a video on my vlogging camera. Because a lot of you guys remember when I had all those issues with the GoPro. And it took me a minute to kind of figure out this little setup right here. And I really like it. It's small. So I thought about doing a video about like my vlogging camera setup and like why I like it when I have a camera with a lens that costs more than all of this and why I'm using this. So I might do some video stuff like, but it's like I can't do anything till the 30-day bill's over. I probably can't do anything till this year's over, to be honest. But yeah, I will probably do some stuff like that in the future. Ninth Element. Is Bussy finished? No. We've lost quite a few days actually.
Especially this week with the doctors.
Yeah, we've been having to go in and out of Eugene for doctor's appointments, and you know those are days that we're losing on the build. So yeah, we've already lost. We're already less than 30 days.
We lost 2 days already, and then tomorrow's a whole nother day.
So that's 3 days. So no, Bussy ain't done. It's close, you know. I don't want to tell you what I did today because I'm going to do a video on it. But we're really close. All of the carpentry is done. All the woodwork is done. And then we're kind of doing some of the other stuff. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to try and push down, y'all. My bad. Ninth Element wants some of these. Maybe we'll get you some for second Christmas. Charles said it's a one piece called a coverall. That's right, and I like it. This is my new style. I was telling Jaylena I'm just going to wear these even when I'm not working.
I told him he just looks like he's a mechanic. That's like what mechanics wear. He's a bus building mechanic.
Bus? I ain't no mechanic. I can build a bus, but I ain't no mechanic. Alright, I'm trying to get down. Bethany May. I toured a Crown conversion and it almost scared me away from doing my own conversion. It was so cramped. That's surprising. Those Crown buses are big.
Yeah, Crown and Style, their bus was like
nice.
Very nice.
Aw, Ninth Element. I'm so inspired and proud of you two. Have stuck to a workout and good home cooked food. You both are glowing. Mindy, you know we love you. Bart Borg with a $5 super holla. That's his trademark, ladies and gentlemen. Stickers come in yet? Need to know if I need to call and have them resent. Bart, our mail doesn't get sent to the shop. Our mail, we only pick up our mail like once a week, so it could be sitting there.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
We'll know tomorrow.
Oh yeah, because we're going to town tomorrow. Let's see.
But now every time I hear your name, I think of the Borg from Teen Titans, and then I won't say your name wrong. So.
I apologize if I'm missing your stuff. I'm trying to push down to the bottom here. James Bernard, what's the best wood to use for the bus build? I like pre-finished wood, so that way I don't gotta paint it. You know, saves time building when I'm always building quick. But if I could choose a wood, I would use birch. I don't remember exactly why, but I would use birch for whatever reason that was.
Anytime you can use cedar. Cedar's the lightest, isn't it?
Yeah, cedar's the lightest.
It's just a little
but
pricey.
you can't frame with cedar.
Right, but anytime you can use cedar, it is a good.
It's a
wood
finishing wood. I use pre-finished maple in a lot of my buses because I just oil the edges when it's in there and I'm out. I don't gotta paint it. But if I was painting the cabinetry, I would use birch. Amber Fox, what was your number one recommendation that's a must-have your bus that you can offer money-saving tip? Diesel heater.
I second that.
It's the most overlooked. I see so many people build their bus because everyone's building in the summer, spring, and then they get out on the road and their first winter they're gonna die. They're so cold. And they're trying to install a diesel heater in somebody's front yard somewhere or on the side of the road. I see it every day.
That was me in my mom's backyard.
Just put a heater in when you build your bus or your van right out the gate. Trust me.
Just add it into your
Just
budget. You're gonna buy it anyway.
$160. I think that's the most. That's the difference between being comfortable and uncomfortable and it being a home. You know, it's a big deal. Okay. Let's see. Becky Robertson, what's up, girl? Barbara, she loves the work we're doing. Thank you. Oh, Andrew, building out a bus now. If we are in Oregon, should we come by and do a tour? Are you still doing videos? Yes, 100%. I haven't done a tour in a while just because everybody's left Oregon. They're all in Arizona. So, yeah, I would love to do a tour. So, Andrew, find me on something and shoot me a message. I would love to do a tour. All right, I'm pushing down. Oh. Mindy said, come by base camp tomorrow if you're in town. I have a big pot of beef baragada crunchy bread from Hideaway. I don't know what that is, but if you're making it, it's good. Wild and Schmidt, get some patches made for your coveralls. That's a good idea. James Bernard, I did not catch about the bus build. What if I'm painting? I would use birch. I use pre-finished maple because I can get it and I don't gotta paint it. I just cut it, build it, and I can get it at Home Depot. I don't gotta go to a specialty spot. So birch is what I prefer. Pre-finished maple is what I use, and then cedar is light and it's water resistant. Yeah. So cedar, maple, birch. Let's see. I'm pushing down, y'all. Pushing down.
What's crunchy bread? Is that like cornbread but crunchy? Mindy said it's beef stew and crunchy bread.
Colette with a Canadian $7 super chat. Why is that a sad Nintendo game controller?
Because he hurt his arm.
Oh.
Playing too many games.
Colette, thank you so much. All the super chats are so appreciated. Thank you. Alright, I'm pushing down. Sorry, y'all.
I think it was Pat asked if I'm gonna live in the bus with the baby, and they said it's doable. I think Isaac and I will primarily like live in like one bus, but we'll live between the two. And like if I go on a trip, have the baby with me, then the baby will be with me in my bus, or vice versa. But both buses will be equipped for having a child under the age of 2. So,
Angie, hi guys. How hard is it to control moisture with all the windows? The windows will always condensate. It's just the way it is. They're single pane windows. With that being said, I'll still keep them. One trick that I did when I was living in Skuliana, I would always crack one, and it helped tremendously for moisture to escape. You just crack it, and it really helps a lot. Even though you don't really want to crack it, it does help. Andrew, I put a diesel heater in a parking lot in Vermont when it got cold. Yeah, bro. The first heater I put in Skuliana was the same thing. I didn't even think about it. And then it got cold, and I was like, oh, hell no. I need a heater now. And I put the heater in Skuliana in the middle of the day. Everyone does it. That's what I'm telling you. If you're building your bus, buy a diesel heater right now and put it in while you're building it, and you got all your tools out. Because it's probably the most important thing you can put in your bus. Samantha, best part of my van is the heater. Yeah, see? It's a big deal. Let's see. Chris is asking if I'm interested in books on A-frames.
I think you already have a whole bunch of. Oh, those are.
No, on A-frame cabins. Not right now. Chris, I really appreciate it, but it's like, I'm always very cautious of how much stuff I collect. And I don't like having a lot of stuff. And I don't, like, when I get, you guys will know, when I'm getting ready to build an A-frame cabin, then I'm down. But, like, it's going to be a ways out at this point. Probably the end of this year or beginning, I don't know. I got a few things I got to check off the list before I'm ready to do it. But that is something I'm going to do next. But thank you. I'm scrolling through here, yo. So I apologize. I always get behind on these things. There's 678 of you guys here right now. Surfcaster, love the both of you. Love the channel, guys. Do great work. Have you ever thought of upping your game on the cabinet doors? You would have to clear up a little. I don't know what you mean by that. Incredible Mac, would a 5 kW heater be too much for a 6 window? There is no such thing as too much. You can turn it down. You definitely want to have it more powerful than you need. Randall Harris, how are you, Isaac? I'm good. Thank you.
I'm getting hungry. Oh, you know what? I have been craving, you guys. Taco Bell. That's the only thing that I'm like, I want it so bad. But they don't have one here, so. I mean, I guess that's a good thing.
Check this out. Highest Traveler. Thank you for the insurance contact. Because of you guys, my lady and I are on our first road trip right now. When we start filming very soon, we're shouting y'all out. Yo.
That's awesome.
Love and respect.
Congrats.
Yeah, my congratulations. And my insurance guy is legit. Like, I gotta tell you this story. So I knew that insurance for a bus was gonna be a nightmare. At first, I thought so, right? And I've had a pretty good relationship with my insurance guy for a long time. I bought my bus, and everybody on the internet was like, just don't tell the insurance guy it's a bus. Just say it's an Econoline van. So I remember I called my insurance guy, and I was like, hey man, I just bought a van, blah, 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 here's the VIN. He's like, oh, okay, cool. He calls me back. It's like, hey man, this VIN ain't showing up as a van, bro. And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, come on, man. And I was like, okay, I bought a bus. And then he took care of me from that day forward on everything I've ever done. Like, he's amazing. I'm actually pretty good friends with him. He follows me on Instagram too. It's rad. Okay. Man, I'm getting so far behind here. Sorry.
Taco Lover said Taco Cabana is better than Taco Bell.
Taco Cabana? What's that?
You've never had Taco Cabana?
No.
Taco Cabana and Taco Bell are two very, 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 very different types of food, in my opinion. Both good. Taco Bell's better, in my opinion, for a lot of different reasons. But Taco Cabana is more like Mexican food. Taco Bell is nothing like real Mexican food. But I mean, I guess it's what you're in the mood for.
Farm Vibes Plus is going to bed. Good night. Thanks for hanging out. Chris, no problem. They were a major help designing my I would love to check that out. Is it on your channel? I need to make sure to like subscribe after this. I'm gonna screenshot this so I can go back and check this. Oh, this phone can't screenshot. Forgot. This is an old phone. I'm pushing down and the arrow's still there. So I'm going to keep trying to push harder. Miss Connie L, somebody wants to know where they can find your bus listings. I think the only bus I have for sale right now is Vin Diesel, and it's on vanlifetrader.com. And then Bussy won't be available for sale till after we do our 2-week tour in it, after it's done being built.
Someone asked where's a good place to find buses. I would say that one of the best places to go is Facebook Market. Isaac got me kicked off of Facebook Market, so I can't look anymore. But I would say Facebook Market's a great place to look.
I mean, anywhere else you buy a car, Craigslist, Facebook, it's no different really.
Well, I like Facebook because you can kind of scope out the seller. You can't do that on.
And there are some dealers. There are some bus dealers too. You can find one of those. Which there's one called Wolf Creek Schoolie. The problem is just they're getting so popular. It's hard to get anything. It's hard to get the good ones. You know, because everybody's snatching them up and everybody's doing side deals on them. So the good ones are just very hard to get. It just is what it is. It's not like I want a Toyota truck. You can go to Craigslist and buy a Toyota truck. You know, it's like you want a certain bus, you kind of have to be looking every day and be ready to buy it instantly. Like when I bought Sculiana, like I checked my phone every morning and every night. And as soon as I found one, I told dude I'm coming to buy it in the morning. Save it for me. Because they literally sell that fast. Alright, I keep talking. I'm trying to get down. James Bernard is saying please. I don't know what he's talking about.
I think we just answered his 2 questions.
Shane Spencer, I'm going by the shop again soon. Heading to Bend area. Do you want any help for a few days? Message me on something.
We won't be working though until Monday. Really.
Oh yeah.
Because
we have appointments.
Yeah, doctor's appointments. We won't be here tomorrow, and then we usually don't work on Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay.
But I don't know when you're leaving.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find like questions that are jumping out to me because I'm just so far behind.
Ninth Element said, always buy your bus from a Bus Life Story, built with love and tested for the road.
Yeah. Elizabeth, I'm wanting to start full-time life. I'm 60. I've been looking for some time, but I worry about places boondocking free in 2022. I don't want to be around people, just me and my dogs. I think that's easily achievable. I wouldn't worry about that. Like, you can go to BLM land and drive out there by yourself, no problem. Like, that's the least of your concerns.
Yeah, BML land would be a good place for that.
Yeah, there's a lot of BLM on the West Coast, not on the East Coast. Pam Polite, $20 super chat. Or sticker, super sticker. It looks like a pear that's farting and it says goal.
Are you sure
Yeah,
that's not,
the
he's not
pear's
skidding
farting.
out?
No, the pear's farting. Pam, thank you so much. Taco Lover, if y'all ever come to San Antonio, Texas, Alamo Cafe is the best. I really want to go to Texas and eat the food there.
It's good. Very good.
Let's see. Oh, Andrew says, I'm a bus broker in North Carolina if anyone needs their contact. Oh, I know a bus broker. Okay. I'm going to try and see the bottom here. Nicole Morrow, hashtag failed message. I'm not sure what you mean.
Oh, they were talking about the song, I think, about Taco Bell. So if you don't like Taco Bell, you're not meant for me or something.
Oh, check this out. Bethany May, I bought my bus from Tony at AAA Bus in Arizona. He sells buses, bus part services, buses. He's big in the schoolie community. I don't know him, but I know that there's a bus dealer in Arizona. I don't personally use them, but I know a couple people that have bought buses from them. Surfcaster, how did you meet Sweet Mindy? A live chat, actually. She was watching a live chat, and then she reached out to me on email, and she said she was a caterer, and I was joking to Jaylena, said I hired a caterer for her birthday, and we met Mindy on Jaylena's birthday. It was crazy, and now she's like family.
Yeah. I remember the day I met Mindy, we had like a really serious conversation that led to tears, and I feel like we've kind of been close ever since.
Yeah, Mindy's awesome. Randall Harris, is Vin Diesel's water heater fixed? No. I'm not sure I updated you guys, but when we went out there and tested it, it's fried.
There's something wrong with it electrically, I think. Or
every time I plug it in, it just pops a fuse, which it never did before, and the wiring isn't different.
And it shouldn't be popping a fuse that big. So,
I think it's just totaled. So they're sending me a new one, and I'm gonna put it in. And as soon as the new water heater gets put in, I'm gonna paint the cabinets again, and then I'm gonna try and sell it harder. I wasn't trying to sell it too hard before, but I'm gonna try and sell it harder.
Yeah, especially now, since it's getting closer to like our buses being built.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily need it anymore.
Yeah, we needed it for a minute, so I wasn't really trying to sell it that hard. But now I want it gone. I need the money out so I can build my new bus.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we're pushing on Bussy so hard, so that we can build our buses. You know, because Bussy was just like kind of in the way. It was like a stepping stone. Until Bussy was done, I couldn't do the other ones. And then Jaylena is just helping me on Bussy too.
Mm-hmm.
So Bart Borg with another $5 super holla. Always buy your buses from a bus-like story. Filipinos make the best buses. I think they invented them. You know what, bro? You right. You right, bro. And I have an idea, actually. I haven't shared with you guys yet. You know, because I've done a few buses now, and I kind of know what they cost to build and, like, how much time. And, you know, I started this business, and I'm, you know, trying to make a profit. But going into the future, I'm going to start trying to put out, like, affordable conversions, like, for people that don't have $1 million. But to be able to do that, obviously, I have to make some money. But it's like, I think I could do it if I can do certain things. So that's something I'm looking at doing in the future, like in the next couple of years, is not building high-end buses. Because Vin Diesel's a high-end bus. It has everything. Toilet, shower, high-end everything, the best appliances. That's a high-end bus. But that's not achievable for some people, right? Bussy is going to be like middle ground. It's going to be about half. But I think I can even make them cheaper. But obviously I have to, you know, do certain things to make them not affordable. But I think I've decided personally that I'm going to start building affordable conversions after these two are gone. Just to make it an easier entry level for someone. And it's less work. High-end buses are very, very time-consuming and intricate because of the plumbing systems. And so I think I'm going to start building kind of lower-end, affordable buses going into the next few years. So that's something I've been kind of kicking around in my head.
Just another Lori said, I wish you would do a couple of vans. Isaac's got his eye on a van.
I've thought about it.
You wouldn't do that van you've been talking about forever?
I would. I've thought about doing like cargo vans. I've thought about doing brand new transits. I don't know. We'll see.
There might be a van or two in the future for 2022. You guys will just have to wait.
I see a lot of questions popping up, and I'm sitting here talking, so I'm gonna start scrolling. Okay, my bad. Van life with Crystal. 4 a.m. comes early here, so I better go to sleep. Good night. Thank you for being here as long as you could. All right, I'm gonna push down because I know I'm so far behind, bro. Angie, which ones are the good ones? Duke, tell. I'm considering bus versus vans. That's easy, bus. If you're gonna live in it, you want the space.
I think it depends on preference.
Nah.
I think buses are great because they're wider. You can stand up in them. There's a ton of windows. Vans can be a lot shorter, a lot skinnier, maybe slightly easier to drive, especially if it's a bigger bus that you're thinking about. And you can put more windows in a van, but it's never going to be as bright as a bus. And I feel like buses, I love vans, don't get me wrong. I love the whole bit. I really wanted a ProMaster. Like, I'm nothing against vans, but I do feel like it's a lot easier to make the bus more of something that is your own, and you can become more creative and really give it some character. I don't feel like there's really two buses that are alike, but there's a lot of vans out there that are very similar.
And vans are just like anything. You can buy a bad bus and you can buy a good bus. You can buy a bad van and you can buy a good van. There's only certain vans that I would, want to own or build. And they're rare, of course.
Just another Lori said it's just her and two cats. I think a bus is a great size, especially for pets, because it's a little bit bigger and it gives them plenty. Cats like cat TV. They like to watch out the windows, and they have a lot of windows to do that in a bus.
Pat's asking, how much would a build cost if you did the cheapest way cost? I'm trying to build a bus that I can sell for 35 to 40 grand. And I still have to make money, I gotta pay this lease, I gotta pay bills. But like, I think 35 to 40 grand, I think that, it's a decent amount of money, but it's not like 80 or 100 or 60. It's somewhat affordable, and there's enough room for me to make some money. Not a lot, but enough to do it. That's kind of like the price I'm gonna shoot for in the next bus that I do. Which means I'm gonna buy certain things. I'm gonna build it a certain way so that I can make enough money to make it worth my time. Okay. Okay, I'm trying. Somebody said you can leave out the fridge and stove. You can leave out the stove. You can't leave out a fridge. I really like having a fridge.
I didn't have a fridge in my van, and I only had a camping burner. But I'll tell you right now, I'll never do that again.
Really?
Not have a fridge?
Oh, I thought you said not have a burner.
No, I mean, you could get away with just a camp stove. That's fine. But as far as like a fridge, I had a nice cooler. Dealing with ice just wasn't. I would always have a fridge at this point.
Yeah.
For sure.
Taco Lover, my bus is not going to be my home as I'm building a home base on my ranch, and my bus will be a long-term RV. Yeah, your needs determine a lot. Colette Landwehr with a $20 super sticker. You are amazing. It's a pear playing with confetti. Colette, thank you. Juju Gypsy Journey. I love having my 12-volt fridge. I can't imagine life without a 12-volt fridge, to be honest. I can't imagine life without a 12-volt freezer and no fridge.
Yeah. I went from having no fridge to having a dual zone, an ice cold dual zone, and so I have a freezer and a refrigerator.
Yeah. Once you get a dual zone, you'll never go back. Mm-hmm. I've never had a dual zone until recently, and I love it.
It's amazing. Definitely wouldn't go back.
Andrew, I wouldn't go back to not having a fridge. Agreed. I've done the cooler thing too. It's a pain in the butt changing the ice out, draining it, blah 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 blah. Joy Bless Life. We had a nice cooler but lost food every couple days till we got a fridge. Yeah.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Wild and Schmidt. A lot of our problems would probably be solved with more space for sure. They live in the 70s Westphalia Volkswagen bus. 2 people. Wild and Schmidt. I got respect, yo. Because I had one of those. And, like, 2 people living in there, that's pretty gnarly. Pat Pfeiffer, the ceiling in the bus build now gives it so much character. Love it. Pat, thank you. It was, it's one of those new trends that I'm seeing in vans. And I just wanted to try it in the bus and see how it looked. Because I was considering doing it in my bus that I'm about to build next. So that's the cool thing about being able to build buses like this is you can try ideas in a bus like this that you're going to sell. That doesn't matter. And you either like it or you don't. But it's not yours, so you're not stuck with it. So, and Bussy is the exact same bus as Minion. Literally the exact same bus. So by building out Bussy, I really get a feel for the space. I get to try out things that I'm considering, and after seeing that ceiling, I'm 100% doing that Minion.
James Bernard asked if my bus was a GMC. It is a GMC. The GMC Vendura 2500 or 35? I think it's 3500.
Andrew, my favorite fridge so far is the Dometic 95 Dual Zone. I don't have any experience with that, but I have an ISCO 95 Dual Zone that is amazing. Bus Big Buford, bus build with all reclaimed and recycled materials. Yes, that would make it very affordable. The problem is the time sourcing all those materials.
That was my original plan to do for my build, but I think at this point I'm just so in love with this idea that I have in my head that I'm just gonna bite the bullet, spend a little bit of extra money, and save a little bit of time trying to find the resources to, refurbish and use recycled materials and make it exactly how I want to have it. This is your home, so you have to take that into consideration too. If it's something you're going to sell, it might be a little bit easier for you to let go of certain things. But it is a lot of work to do recycled materials and really get it how you want it. So it's a commitment for sure.
We are coming to the end of our chat here. We got about 8 minutes left. So if you guys got any super pressing questions, now is the time to throw them in.
Are you all caught up?
I think so. Wow. YouTube might have pushed me down though, I'm not sure. But yeah, so
what a bully.
I always have lots of hopes and dreams and things I want to do, and I usually do them all. But it might take me a minute to get there. I know by the end of this year, my goal is to get our own piece of land that we can either build a shop on or has a shop, but just have something, our own little landing pad zone where we can, have a storage shed and put stuff in it and have extra cars and just, because right now we don't even have a built out bus right now, either of us. We're I got one built bus that has a bad water heater. This bus we're building right now is literally almost done. But we don't have our own bus yet. So that's kind of the next goal. And then after that, I want to get us some type of property. And then build an A-frame shop. And that way I can keep building, blah, 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 blah. And the kid will have a more permanent, stable place.
Home base.
Yeah. Because it's just us. We can kind of bop around between stuff, but I don't really want to do that with a child here. Oh man, no wonder I'm at the bottom. YouTube's just been pushing me down. Oops.
Samantha said I just spent 30 minutes opening my wine. I'm sweating. Hey, you got work for it. Just think of it like you burned some of those calories.
All right. Robert said, Jaylena, have you taken the peach to the snow with the new tires yet?
Not yet. Oh, the only thing I've done is drive it to and from town.
Yeah, and the snow's pretty much gone, I think.
Yeah, we'd have to like go find some.
Yeah. Bethany May, will you ever convert a 40-footer? I'll never say never, but it's definitely not on my want to do list.
Yeah?
You know? I like short buses. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ninth Element, sweet dreams, dream big with you laters.
Sure.
Good night, Mindy.
What? Yeah? What?
Surfcaster, have you ever thought of building a big bus out for the three of you to live in? The prices seem to be about what a small... So, I actually did find the bus that I want. The bigger bus. It's not a 40-footer, it's like a 28, 30-footer. But I'm stretched out on money right now. I've got all my money wrapped up in diesel till that sells. And now I'm on build 2. If anybody's ever built a bus, you know how much it costs to build a bus. So my money's stretched out in 2 buses right now that haven't sold yet. So I do not have the money to buy another bus. Like if I sold Vin Diesel right now, I'd probably go buy that bus. So it showed up, but I'm just out of cash right now. You know, that's the way it goes sometimes.
Everything happens for a reason.
And
If
everything
it
happens for a
ain't
reason.
meant to be, it ain't meant to be.
Yep.
Even if it's something that you want.
Yeah.
Bible Family Adventure says, when are you due? I am due June 8th.
Miss Layla 04, Jaylena, I've been watching you since day 1. So happy for you and how you have grown. Isaac, love your energy. Going to be the best dad ever. Love y'all too. Thank you. It's kind of crazy to think I'm going to be a dad.
It's kind of crazy to think I'm going to be a mom. It's weird. Someone's going to be calling me mom.
I was telling Jaylena, like, I'm going to find the best martial arts school in Eugene, and my daughter
Or son.
or son is going to be the, like, ain't going to be somebody you want to mess with. Charles, well, what would you do if someone knocked on your door and threw money at you and wanted a full-size bus built? I wouldn't build it. I don't build for people. Samantha, next time, twist top only. Taco lover, good night, y'all. I'm going to bed. Good night. Volume too low. Check you out later. Huh, I checked with that earlier. Okay, I'm pressing down. We're almost done. Yeah. What?
People talking about Halloween.
Jose Zayas, have you ever thought investing in stocks? Actually, I knew a guy who made so much money in stocks. And he just did it all off his phone. Made like $1,500 like in an hour. Like just crazy money. I've thought about it. I just haven't had the time to like really look into it and check it out. Let's see.
Is it taco time?
Almost.
1 minute. T-minus 1 minute till taco time?
Andrew Molinari, building for someone else would be super stressful. I've done it, and that's why I won't do it again. The thing about it is when you're building your own bus, it's like you can let things go, you know? But when you're building for someone else, you're like, oh my God, are they going to hate this? Are they going to get it and hate? Like I remember the last 2 weeks, or the last week of the bus I built for somebody, I was questioning everything. I was stressing out. I was like, oh my God, what if they hate? It was a very stressful situation that I don't want to ever relive.
Is the cat gonna be jealous of the baby? I mean, I don't think so. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Only because Halo's the only one that I hold like that. Baby doesn't like being held upside down. So.
Alright, y'all. We will see ya in another video soon. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. It really does mean so much. We're stoked that you guys want to spend your time with us. And we're grateful that we're able to spend our time with you. So, we are going to get some food and chill out for the night. And we will see you guys next time around.
Bye.
Bye.